All right, so let's quickly discuss voiceovers. So one thing you should note is once you're done with your script, you need to understand that your script, as much as your script is important, your voiceover is very, very important. In fact, your voiceover can make or mar all the work you've done in your script. And these are the voiceover platforms that I recommend that you can use for your work. So once your script is ready, these voiceover platforms, this is inside the video editing tab of your program of the super kit. So you see the platforms. The first and the most highly recommended platform is 11 Labs. Even though it is expensive compared to other voiceover platforms. Um, if you're starting out without money, um, it is not something that you may be able to afford. But there are workarounds around it. I mean, there are ways that you can still use it for free if it takes you creating free accounts because they give 10,000 credits for every free account. So if you create free accounts over with different emails, you would be able to do your stuff, right? So you can do that also with temp mail and then using a VPN, right? You can use that, right? Hopefully, even though sometimes they can catch you and, block your access on that email, but it has worked over and over again, right? So you want to try it out too. But if you can pay for it, it's fine. $11 your first month, $22 the next month, as you can see right here. So your first month, you'll be given free 10,000 credits, 10,000 credits. If you check here, this is 10,000 credits that will be given to you in your very first month, right? So they have high quality voices. They are the ones that have the highest number of high quality voices that you want to check out. And yeah, check them out. Do check them out. Another option is Google AI Studio. You want to go to Google AI Studio, aistudio.google.com. All you want to do is click on these links that I've dropped for you and it will take you there. Now, this is free, absolutely free. You can generate your voiceover. Vids.google.com is also free. But know that these two, they are the same company. They are products of Google. And then what you have here is what you have here. But here is an extension. You have some extra voices here. This is a full video editing tool. So you can use it to edit videos, do whatever you want to do, but it has voiceover generation inside with all the voices on AI Studio inside here already with some extra voices, right? So NoteGPT.io also is a good platform. You can, get free voices there. Clipchamp is also a good one to get free voices, even though the male voices are all crap. Uh, the female voices are actually very good, even on the free version, right? AI 33 Pro mimics 11 Labs. They have almost all of 11 Labs voices, but it is very unreliable and unstable because you can try to generate something and then it may take the whole day before the generation is done. So you don't want to waste your time here. But if you probably have a script that you've done down and then you want to use it tomorrow, maybe you can click to generate today and before tomorrow it will be ready, right? That's the only workaround. It is very cheap compared to 11 Labs. But these are the platforms that I recommend, right? So I recommend all of them. Now, if you want to use 11 Lab voices or you want to use high quality voices, and you don't want to pay so much like the way 11 Labs voiceover. You don't want to pay the cost of 11 Labs voiceover. What you can do is to clone the voice, right? So you need to clone the voice that you want to use. And these are the two platforms that I recommend for voice cloning. Both of them are paid, but they are very, very cheap compared to the other options that you have there. So, excuse me, I'll just show you how to clone voices on the both platforms, Fish Audio and Minimax Audio. So Fish Audio has plenty voices. So I would have placed Fish Audio after 11 Labs because Fish Audio is actually the next one that I would highly recommend after 11 Labs, right? For me, it's a very good platform to use, relatively cheap. Minimax is also good, even though for the voice cloning, sometimes the voice can, the voice would be a little bit low quality than 11 Labs. So let me show you how you can clone voices. This is Hugging Face. You can check out Hugging Face. They have a lot of spaces with free voiceover that you can use, and you can check them out. And you can check them out and yeah, find a voiceover, find a voice that you can use here. So let me just quickly show you how you can clone a voice on Fish Audio and probably even on Minimax, right? So you go to Fish Audio. I dropped the link there, or you just have to click on it. You just have to click on it to open. So it is fish.audio. That is the website. Now, when you come in for the free um account, you are given its 8,000 credits or 8,000 coins credits, right? It's 8,000 credits for you to use, and then you can use it to test the platform and do whatever you want to do. But what I would recommend for you is to upgrade and pay, right? If you can pay for the yearly plan, they have a promo going on, and it's cost around $66 the whole year, even though you are giving, let me show you the upgrade. If you want to upgrade, I have an upgraded account already. So this is their normal payment for the month, allows you to do 200 minutes for $15. But if you want to do yearly plan, it is going to it is going to allow you to pay actually $5.5, right? It's because I already have a plan. That's why this is showing this, right? It is going to allow you do 5.5. They are running a promo, so you want to get that and do your thing. So, but let me just move to voice cloning, right? So once you land on the platform, you want to go to voice cloning. So let's say you find a voice that you like so much, a voice probably on a channel. Let's say you find a voice on, okay, let's say you find a voice on this channel, right? And you love
But
the voice.
psychological research suggests the opposite. People actually grow to like you more.
Okay, so you listen to this voice and you like it, and then you want to use it as yours. All you have to do is simple. You just have to record the voice. Either you record on your phone, or you record your screen, or you use Zoom to even record your screen, and then you save the audio as an MP3 file, and then you can upload to the platform. Okay. So any which way it works, okay? So once you click on clone voice, it's going to show you either you can record the voice or you can upload the voice. Now, if you want to, the cheats to getting 11 voice labs to use for, cheap, for it to be cheaper is you find a voice that you love on 11 Labs, and then you use it to, record just 30 seconds of that voice or maybe 1 minute of that voice, and then you can take it to Fish Audio or Minimax .io, and then you can clone it and then use it there in a paid subscription, right? It is actually way cheaper. So I'm just going to click on one of the voices that I've saved and just have it uploaded on the platform. As you can see right here, it has been uploaded.
The most physically documented.
All right, so I want to listen to it, then I can, analyze audio. Same thing if you want to do it on Minimax. Minimax 2. Minimax has a $5 plan too. They have different plans. They have a $5. They have another one for $15. Minimax is actually cheaper than Fish Audio, but Fish Audio has a lot of options. If I show you around Fish Audio, Fish Audio has a lot of crazy options. Let's see. Okay, let's go to text to speech. You're going to find a lot of voices on Fish Audio. Look at this. Even Barack Obama's voice. You can find a lot of crazy voices, right? All you have to do is, select the voice that you want. You can see a lot of once you go to explore, you will see a lot of voices, a lot of popular channels a lot of voices, even cloned voices. If you are in the celebrity niche, this is one of
When we
the
look at breakthrough moments in women's basketball, consider Diana Taurasi's rookie season.
look at
Veterans
that.
acknowledged her.
Look at that. Most of the, if you are any of the commentary niche, if you are
Ever wonder what medieval kitchens actually smelled like?
see that history voice, right? Even Elon Musk's voice
Here's the
is
thing
here,
about innovation.
right?
Everyone wants the result.
Donald Trump's
Folks,
voice,
we're doing things nobody thought possible.
Your
Napoleon
dreams
Hill's
are not mere.
voice, Jim Rohn's voice,
Think about success.
Denzel Washington's voice.
Listen carefully.
Look at that, right? So there are lots of amazing voices here that you can use, right? You can use. So it's actually a good one, a good one. So, but then let's do the cloning. So everything has been, set. And then all I want to do is click on continue to details. And I'm just gonna click on I confirm, right? And I'm just going to, what voice is this that I pick? Okay, okay. Let me add it. Bradford. So this is a voice on 11 Labs, right? I can use this. Yeah, I can use this as the name of the voice, right? So, and I don't want it to be public. I want I want to be the only one using it. So I can just click on create, right? Click on create, and then I can use it for my work. So let it create. So same thing, if you're using Minimax, it's the same process. All you have to do is once you land on Minimax, you're going to see voice clone, and then you want to upload the voice you want to clone. Let me go to my downloads. So you want to upload the voice you want to clone. Yeah, I have a voice here. Okay, I already did that. Let's say I want to clone this Daniel or Bill, right? You upload the voice you want to clone, right? Same 10 seconds to 30 seconds voice. Look at that. It is uploaded. You don't have to select anything. Just click confirm. And then probably you just want to add something that you want to use to test the voice. I think I already have some things on my clipboard that I want to paste. So you just paste it, right? You just paste something there and you want to click on generate, right? So it's going to generate the voice. Did I add the name? Okay, okay, no, not this is not the stage, right? So, but this is the process, right? And then it is going to take you to the next page where you're going to, add the voice details for you. But let's see how far Fish has done. So Fish has generated our audio, okay? I mean, it has saved our voice and we can use this voice, right? This is our voice now. We can use it.
History often reveals.
So you click on use voice. Let's say you want to use it. You can click on use voice and then let's just test it, right? Let's just test the voice. You want to click on generate speech.
93% of home gardeners
All right, so it is generating. I don't know.
are feeding their plants the wrong way. Not
It's
occasionally.
generating.
Every single time they water, every time they fertilize, every time they followed the instructions
All right, so it has generated. If you listen to it, you see.
on that bottle, they paid good money for it. And science has known this for over 30 years. A landmark study.
The beauty of this guy is this guy can allow you to generate 1,500 characters at once, right? You can copy a very large part of your script. But then provided you know you've generated, you have formatted your script well and you know everything is fine.
93% of home gardeners are feeding their plants the wrong way. Not occasionally. Every
They gave us 2.
study in the journal Nature Plants tracked soil health across 1,400 gardens.
All right, so yeah, you want to download and yeah, so that's it. So let's go to Minimax to see if our clone is ready. All right, so it has generated the voice. Let's listen to it.
93% of home gardeners are feeding their plants the wrong way, not occasionally. Every single time they water, every time they fertilize, every time they followed the instructions.
All right, so if you listen to this voice, you find out that even though it is good, it has a limitation. There is some sound on the background that is not making it high quality. Like it has some reverb, it has some sound, right? It has some sound under, right? But it is not your recording that caused it. It is just the platform, right? I'm doing this just to show you. I'm doing this just to show you that what type of platforms they are, right? Right. So this has some, background sound and everything. All you want to do is put the name of the voice and click on save voice.
93% of home gardeners are feeding their plants.
So you see right there, it has been created. So I can now use this. If I want to use this, I can, I can have this and then use it for my, for my work. I can add it to collection. And then once I want to generate voiceover, I can come to text to speech. And then I can now go to, now I want you to understand I had to make this video because this is the problem with many people, right? If you select this, their highest model, this their HD ultra realistic quality featuring sound, this is a scam, especially for, let me go to settings, especially when you are using a clone voice. So this is where you select the voice. These are their voices that they have. All their voices here, they are very low performing voices. It's only clone voices that do very well. And your clone voices will be found in my voices section, right? So let's say I want to use this. All I have to do is click on use, and then it is going to be added, right? Now, make sure this model is what is selected. The two-ball model is what is selected. Two-ball, look at this. Don't make the mistake of selecting this one. This one is going to eat your credits and still give you poor quality work. This is the highest quality of work when it comes to cloned voice, right? Anything you're doing, you're cloning, you want to use that, right? You want to use that, and then you want to just use it to generate whatever you want to generate, right? You want to use it to generate what you want to generate. And but then for cloning, the one that I highly recommend, and like I said, the one that I highly recommend is Fish Audio, right? Even though the plan is, but if you can't afford Fish Audio, just go for Minimax. Most people won't be able to tell the difference between your voice and that
93% of
voice.
home gardeners are feeding their plants the wrong way,
Look at that.
not occasionally.
It has generated, and if you listen to it, you find out that it is very good.
Every single
Look at
time
that.
they water, every time they fertilize,
Look at that.
every time they followed the instructions on that bottle, they paid good money for it. And science has known this for over 30 years. A landmark study in the journal Nature Plants tracked soil health across 1,400 gardens over 2 decades. The conclusion was damning.
All right, good. So as you can see right there, so this is how you generate, and it can allow you to do up to even 10,000 characters, right? Once you're on the plan, right? So these are the voiceover options that you have, especially if you want to do high quality. I'm not saying especially if you want to, you have to do high quality voiceover for your work, right? Because the voiceover is very important. It is as important as the script itself. You can write a very good script and then spoil it with your voiceover. Okay, so yeah, this is how you use the platforms. This is how
Single time they walk.
this is how you clone voices. And yeah, so if you can afford it, just create a new account on Fish Audio, right? Create a new account on Fish Audio, and then just pay for just do the yearly subscription. They are going to allow you do 5-day free trial before they charge you. So you want to test the 5-day free trial and see if it is something that you want to pay for. You can remove your card anytime, right? But then they allow you the 5-day free trial, and then they can charge you around $65 at the end, I mean, per year, right? And that would allow you generate 250 characters. No, is it characters? I mean, 2,500 characters, which is over 200, let's say 250 minutes of audio, right? That 250 minutes of audio would probably give you, let's do 250 divided by, let's say your videos are 20 minutes. Come on, I went to do multiply. 250 divided by 20 minutes. Clear this off, man. All right, so that will give you around 12 plus videos a month, right? Yeah, so it's actually a good one. It's a good one. You can use both of them together, and yeah, it will serve you very well. Okay, so yeah, this is how you clone voice. And these are the voiceover platforms that I recommend. You want to check them out and, check all of them on the list. Don't skip anyone and find the one that fits into your budget, fits into the work that you want to do. AI Studio has plenty good voices all for free, even inside Vit. GPT has some voices. So you want to check them out by yourself and find the one that fits your budget and the one that fits the project you want to work on, right? So yeah, these are all the links. This is how you access all the platforms. And yeah, if you want to clone, just, go over the cloning video again, and then you would see how everything is done, right? So see you in the next one, and God bless.